All right, I wanted to make a quick video. This is just practice. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm trying to make videos. I do these breathing exercises and things like that where I get stressed out slightly. Nothing extremely crazy. Sometimes it is, but and I have these thoughts about what I should say things. I should make a video. Here's my spot. That's not my pink. It's my girlfriend's. But I wanted to make a video because I wanted to say this, going down a route that is not good. Trying to save people from going down a route that I went down and that I think destroys people's lives, and I was able to fortunately change it. But you get out into the world and you're like, this world is fake. I don't want to be a part of it, something like that. And so you start to neglect the world. Big part of an inspiration for me was The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. Now, I'm not talking badly about Ayn Rand. I'm just sharing my personal experience. That was like I'm gonna follow that, I'm gonna live that. I'm gonna live The Fountainhead. And, that was a fictional book, wasn't a biography, and you could look into the book, but it's about a person who, and I respect this, it's an unwavering integrity, and so that cast him out of society, basically. He was an architect. He had an unwavering integrity to his own style, and that cast him out of society. In the very end, he ends up being able to build some really great buildings, little by little, and then really at the end, he builds a huge building by someone named Winand. I forget what it's called, commissioned him, I think is what it's called, to build a building. And then I think Winand killed himself because Winand had sold out to the people and to public, to, the lowest common denominator of all people, let's say I won't give an example, but I guess news media, you just sell them what they want, even though that's not what is right, something like that. And he saw Howard Rourke's integrity, and he was like, man, I wish I had lived like you, I was like, damn, I want to live like that. I was just looking for a role model, something I could base my life off to live like. And I just wanted to say that, almost 10 years into that, I'll just go full blown into something, but I lost most of my friends. I was going down a path of almost like a hermit, just separated from the world. And there's a piece there. Sometimes you need to do that, I think, for periods of time to separate yourself, to heal. I definitely was able to heal myself. I definitely was able to become solidified in what I believe and figure out a lot of spiritual things, I felt like. But in the long run, I would say there is a way, there's another way to do it, where you don't leave the world. And it might be difficult. You might need to leave the world a little bit at first, just like a little sapling that's growing. If you're trying to start a business, you need to separate yourself from people who are going to be let's say you have an idea to start a business and someone's like, oh, that's stupid. Maybe it was such a tiny sapling that somebody just stepped on it right there and it's dead. So when you have a small thing and you're changing, you do need to protect yourself, But I just want to say that for people, so that people don't make the mistake I made. I think it's all about learning from each other's mistakes. It's not all about that, but that is helpful. I don't know what it's all about. Something like love, God, something like that. But as far as I can tell, and but I just wanted to say, I wouldn't burn all bridges. I wouldn't do it, because you could go into a very scary place. People go on the streets who have lost their family, lost their friends, and then all of a sudden you're on your own. It's we are a social species, and I would say don't go too far away from the city, you know, the city walls. The hero's journey, maybe that's the hero's journey though, you know. But I would say, you know, make sure you can come back. Make sure you come back, you know, because I went off on my own for a long time in search of my truth and all these things, and I'm coming back, and I think there's a way to do it without losing your integrity. You could be in this world, but not of this world, and I just wanted to say that I think you can be a real man, a man of integrity, or a woman of integrity, and not separate yourself and not become a hermit. You know, there's a dangerous level to that, and I just wanted to say that, and I think it's becoming less and less like that. The more, even people, you could find people that you respect so much now, more so nowadays on the internet, who can kind of carve out blueprints for you. But I just wanted to say that. I just had the thought when I was doing the breathing, I'll have these little thoughts, these important thoughts, like I need to call this person, I need to do this, because my mind thinks I'm dying, you know, and then if you're not getting oxygen, and then I think death puts things into perspective. So if you do a little bit of that all the time, helps you live your life, right? If you do these little breathing exercises, for me. Anyway, I'm just kind of ranting a little bit, but I wanted to say that, and I just want to put things out there, and I'm really just practicing making videos as well, so I'm going to do that. Much love.